what you said, are you suggesting that the minister showed no form of sympathy for your plight?
Exactly so, Senator. When you have government officials misrepresenting and making statements that goes to the heart of the people, you cannot say anything but politely say you are appalled by their statements. And we are not at all pleased with what is going on. We are in hardship. We are in all kinds of difficulty. I mean, people have lost their properties and all those things. And all you want to do is to politicize the issue, misrepresent the issue, and a total falsehood. We are not happy. We are displeased with whatever is going on. We are concerned with our lives and properties, and we're trying to prevent a disaster that is looming at our area. So that is a summary of what we have to say.
But you're aside saying he showed a lack of sympathy, you are also saying that he misrepresented the issues. Where were the misrepresentations in his presentation?
So if you say that they have done a pre and post stimulation speech, who were the people that were concerned or who were involved in the stimulation? What agencies were involved? What are the security outfits? Because this is a disaster, this is a security issue. Where were the safe havens provided? I mean, have they provided any settlement for the people and all those things? People have lost all kinds of things. I don't want to be emotional, Senna. I mean, pardon me, my 93-year-old mother, I have to relocate him twice. He's in the bush right now. I have to pay for his accommodation twice. He has not returned to his house, his 5-bedroom house. My elder sister is 73. I don't want to get emotional. And all you do is to say that we've been asked to relocate, and then VRA has prompted us, and we did not heed to advice, and they are right in doing so, and all kinds of things that you are saying, misrepresenting yourself. Where were these things done? And let me give you some brief background. The last time that all the turbines were spilled was in 1963, 60 years ago. I'm not sure, Senna, you and I were giving birth to at that time. So we don't have the experience, we don't have the knowledge, we don't have the preparations and everything that was done at that time. We cannot remember, we don't know anything about it, and there's nobody who are ready to tell us. So if you come out with a statement, he hardly, when the parliament summoned him, and he knew that he was going to answer questions in parliament, he hardly rushed to the place and rushed through the communities on the 6th of November, and he's giving that statement over there. So he's misrepresenting almost everything over there. The fact of the matter is that, as we speak now, government has not done anything. Apart from Nablo, which came out with some few mattresses. The first time they came was 8 mattresses, and they brought about 60 bags of water, and they said they have set up a committee. Nothing was done. It is individuals, corporate organizations, and other political figures who have come, and the citizens themselves, and the association and the traditional council who are helping the people. Even the classrooms that were asked to shut down, for the schools to be closed, for people to go and accommodate the places. It was at the instruction of Mepe Development Association and the traditional council. We have not done anything of this sort. We appeal to you to allow us stay at Sagame temporarily, even if it is 2 months or 3 months. You will not do that. You said there is no need for it. What are those empty houses or premises there for? So please, nobody should annoy us. We are not in for politics. When the flood came, the flood did not take MPP people or spare MPP people and then NDC people or CP people. Everybody was in danger. Everybody was running for a shelter or a safe haven. So they should not come and politicize our issue at all. We are in difficulty. We are in so many problems. So we don't need any politician to come and politicize the place, the issue.
Well, when you heard the minister, because of course you said he actually hurried to your place for the first time, and I guess that was the first time he turned up in the area, right?
Exactly.
So earlier, the Minister of Energy, who was responsible for the VRA when this thing happened, had not come to the place to see for himself.
So now for 1 month now and over, he has not come to the place to see what is going on. They haven't. Even the Minister of Water and Sanitation, who went and said we were stubborn and they asked us to evacuate and we refused, she has not come. Even if she has sent some people. I mean, who were the people who were involved in the evacuation and or the agencies that were involved? Her own edition. No, none of them have come. There is the president who came and made some statement which was uncalled for, was unconscionable at the end of it all. And some other politicians who came there. But he has not come to the area. He was there on the 6th and 7th, in the eve of 6th and 7th, and came to Parliament on the 8th. So, I mean, how can, and these are communities right up to Adan areas and all those things. Even let's take our community, North Pole, how many hours did he spend there? He has not spent much listen there, and he has not applied himself with the going-ons who are at the place. You understand? So when you come and somebody prepare the high statement for you, and you are giving that statement to the whole entire country, I mean, misrepresenting everybody. We don't want to get annoyed. We don't want to use words that are unpalatable.
But having come to, even if for a few hours, seen for himself the situation, what were you expecting his statement on the floor to focus on?
As we have said from the beginning, this is a man-made, foisted or problem or disaster that has been foisted or put on the people at Mepe and North Town area and then South Town and Central Town. He should have apologized for this ministry that is presides over and have oversight responsibility over. So many people, even Mepe Town alone, over 16,000 people, okay, became cannot find safe havens and are struggling with a place to cohabitate with other people. You have not apologized. You have failed in your responsibility as a minister. You have not done your due diligence and all those things. And you are telling us all these things, and you went and gave some statements which were inaccurate on the floor of Parliament. I mean, it's rather unfortunate. And we don't want to sound disrespectful. If they don't have anything to say, then they should shut up. Because the president has set up a committee, the people were suffering well over. Let me tell you, the highest, the term that they opened all the 6 turbines was on the 8th of October. What is today's date? Today is the 10th. Okay? And you went there 1 month after. What is that for? They have pre-knowledge about this thing. From our information, they were accusing the VRA, and then the ministers have information far back as May, June, that this thing will happen. Why didn't they carry out the press stimulation? Why didn't they inform the people adequately? What were the precipitous factors that that they considered before opening up the edition on the night of the 8th of October for the people to, and it continued up to the 11th, 12th, continuously for 4 or 5 days. What were the factors that were considered? They are not thinking of the lives of the people. You have not done anything. You have not, bring any relief items. We have not provided medications. It is here when we were calling upon them and warning them, some people threatening action, that they brought even mobile toilets and some clinic that they said, the temporary clinic that 6 people were there for malaria and for typhoid and yellow fever, if that thing should happen. So what is the minister talking about? Please, we don't need them. We are appalled by the statement that he has made. He has not done his due diligence. He has not carried out his oversight responsibility. He has not put smiles on the face of the people here. They have refused that the people will not go to Sagrame where there is an empty accommodation or houses and all those things. So they should not come and insinuate or anger us at our place.
And I'm guessing you're expecting him to address those issues for you.
Exactly.
Resettlement
and everything. And then disaster that is looming. All the mortuaries were closed down. All the cemeteries were flooded. Sorry if somebody is eating this morning. All the public latrines and all those things were flooded. The boiler, the garbage and everything was flooded. Do you anticipate the disaster that is looming? You have not done that. And you have not, up to now, no concrete measures have been put in place. People are in all kinds of difficulty, trauma, both psychological, mental, physical, and everything. They have been displaced. And you have not spoken about all these things. You don't deem it fit to apologize and to say anything comforting. All you can do is to say that DRA, are right in carrying out this exercise, because if not, the country will have a problem and all kinds of blah, 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 da, 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 da. What is that for?
So there is nothing from the statement you listen to as someone who's affected, whose family has been affected, that gives you assurance that the way government has handled this issue will change.
There's nothing in the statement. The statement is empty. It is not comforting. It is not consoling. It is empty. So I am saying that for more than 1 month, this problem has come. My own house was flooded. They know. Most people, they have to run. Some are not living in the town. They are working in Accra and other places. Before they could get there, their houses were flooded. Teachers who were on holiday, some of them were teaching at other suburbs of the place. Before they could rush in, their houses were flooded. They were submerged. You have not done anything of this sort. You said you have set up a committee. Should the people, okay, let's say that the Mepe Development Association was not proactive enough, and the Mepe Traditional Council was not proactive enough, or were not to advise the people to close down schools and all those things. You want the people to be, suffering. They should be hungry. They should be going through all kinds of psychological, mental, physical, and all kinds of trauma. And then you have not given them anything, nothing. Even common accommodation is there. It's just about 45 minutes drive from Mepe to Sagrame at Tripoli area there. You will not give the people. And then nothing. Okay, like I said, it is individuals who brought us some mattresses and some few food items and water, continue to give us water and all those, for which we are grateful. We are having a press, listen, we are having an open forum tomorrow at Masito guest house at 11 o'clock. 10 o'clock to Fisher, but the whole thing take off from between 10:30 and 11. And we explain all these things. He has not, the statement is empty. There's nothing that is encouraging, consoling, or comforting about this statement.
Now, if you have the opportunity of sending a message to government after listening to the Energy Minister, I know you put that in a whole statement, but what will be the major things you draw government's attention to that you believe needs to be urgently addressed?
One, it's about the people, the medications for the people. 2, food. 3, clothing. 4, resettlement of the people. Okay? Now most houses have been destroyed. We have land over there. We have gotten some land. They should build some houses for the people. And now, from now to the next 3 years, no indigene or native of Mepe should be paying light bill. Because our town went black. We suffered for the whole country. And those things should be provided to the people. Okay? There should be permanent to the schools that were closed down and all those things. They should bring educational materials to the place, to the constituency. Okay? And the government should intervene in a way that is consoling, that is comforting. So we need all these things. We need all the medication, the food, medication, the housing, and all the relief items and all those things that will put smiles on the faces of the people. We need all those things. Anything, and the disaster that is looming, they should come there and put up some clinic. So that when somebody suffers from yellow fever or typhoid fever or any of the malaria diseases that we can think of, the people will not lose their lives. Some few people, it's not because of but some of the elderly, the aged, they've lost their life when we were trying to relocate them. Some of them died. They didn't die in the flood. I'll be peddling falsehood if I say they died in the flood. But when we were trying to relocate them and all those things, some of them were 3 days, 4 days after they died. You understand? So the health of the people, the trauma that they are going through, the accommodation. I mean, schools need to be open. Educational materials need to be provided. And then the bedding, and then food, and all kinds of things that make life comfort, shelter. Okay? All those things need to be provided. And there should be a place, we have land, they should come and build houses for us. So that those whose houses were destroyed and they cannot find any place to lay their heads, will find a place to lay their head so that life will return to normalcy.
Wilfred, thank you very much for speaking to us. And I know you're doing a good job on the ground. You're also getting a lot of private support, including your MP, who has been very proactive in trying to get a place for resettlement. But clearly you need a lot more help.
Sarah, exactly so. We need a lot more help because as we are saying, everything has been destroyed. And then we are grateful for all the individuals, the corporate organizations, the groups, and all the businesses that have come to our aid. The media houses like your own TV3, City FM visited there, and all that, GTV was there, and all those things. All those who are related to the people, we are most grateful. The government's interministerial committee that they have set up, we are yet to hear from them. And we are pleading they should not politicize the issue. It is not a political issue. They should leave us alone if they can't provide anything for us. And we need support. We are in dire need of support of all kinds. Like I've mentioned earlier, I don't want to sound repetitive, but we are grateful for everybody and to your listeners.
Wilfred, I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Sana.
Wilfred Amesika is Vice Chairman, Mepe Development Association, joining us. This is Wilfred, Wesley Sapo. Wesley Sapo is listening to us. Please, if you're watching us via Facebook, I need you to do 3 things for me. You can do all. I know you are capable of doing all 3. Comment, like, and share. Comment on the discussion we are having. Like the feed. And then do share it so that we can have people joining us and also watch. This is Wesley Sapo says, please, what is the meaning of the simulation exercise the government continues to talk about? Did the simulation exercise include carrying their houses and other belongings to safer grounds when there's flooding before the people refuse to comply? A couple of you are also responding to the interview we're just having. Said Ushabu, good morning, Sana. Sometimes when you listen to some parliamentarians talk, you just ask if they are human beings. Sana, where are the powerful fetish men of the vote? Please, Said Ushabu, good morning to you. Lifestyle Legacy says, I strongly suggest the people affected by Akosomondra spillage should petition Parliament, Right Honorable Bagbin, to know that the minister came to lie. Watching live from Indiana in the USA. Kofi Brofa is joining us. Sana and the crew, please let our people in the Volta region know that this after talks and complaints will not get them anywhere. The best is to show their anger to these non-sensitive people by hooting and boycotting them anytime they come to the Volta for program. But unfortunately, these same people will welcome them and give them the audience only to be insulted in their faces. If you don't value yourself, they will always treat you as they want. Kofi Brufa and that. Adiko Michael Faith is also joining us. He says, do you remember when Matthew Poku Pempe was on live TV saying if the victims of the flood at Keta should be given attention in that year's budget, he will lead a demonstration? The Napoga is a serious tribal bigot. He has made several unsavory comments about the people of the Volta region. The NPP just don't like the ever. Simple as that. Good morning. And keep those messages coming. David has joined us in studio again. David Zakpa is okay. Now, to be very frank, a risk and resilience expert. Fantastic. That's what he's done for a long time in his life. He's done it for banking, among others. David, nice to have you in studio.
Thank you and good morning.
How are you doing?